Okay, we could not start in two destinations. So we're only on your page.
which I'm not. I'm not. I'm not looking at right now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yours is ended. Okay. What do you want me to do?
Nothing. You don't have to do anything.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I'll share it after. It's no big deal. I don't have my phone on me.
Okay.
Raleigh should be there. Raleigh's. Oh, she disconnected.
She disconnected.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to jump into the oil winners? So the oil spanked
So
the
all you were doing was the
Panthers.
fathers. Okay. I just want
No,
to make sure that we're.
I said to the entire LGBTQ community
Oh, okay. For June.
for Pride Month. Yeah.
Yep.
Um.
And happy Juneteenth to the people.
And a happy Juneteenth to the people.
Juneteenth. Juneteenth.
We are going to add. We're gonna bring Raleigh's in. She's in the green room.
She's in the green room. Let me see. Raleigh's in the green room. Will we be able to hear Raleigh's in the green room?
Let's see. Oh, you
Hello?
can't see us. Here are all the things that we have to figure out.
So let me move that camera back a bit. Yeah, right?
Who? The camera?
Yeah.
Let's try. Hold on. No, don't yet. Let's try that this way. Nope. Can we try it?
You know, Raleigh's is looking absolutely fantastic
What
with
a
that
fro.
super
You guys can see me?
woman shirt. She a superwoman.
Lucky I had my head tie on
We
2
can
seconds
try
ago.
here.
just so you know, Raleigh's, we can't hear you yet. We are getting there though. We are getting there.
These are all
Yeah.
of the things that because we haven't had a guest
Okay.
in a long time,
Very long.
that we did not work out ahead of time.
We did not.
We didn't. So what I'll do is I'll put Raleigh's on solo and I'll have her do the rundown of upcoming events. Oh, okay. And then, yeah, we'll hit it. Now you can see my legs and my calves and the floor.
Me? I can't see you yet.
I've been going to the gym, but I'm not. It doesn't look like I've been going to the gym, you know? That's okay. Okay, Raleigh's, you can hear us, but we can't hear you. I'm going to give you the floor to go the rundown of what reports, what's coming up, what's on the horizon. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Okay, can you guys hear
Can
me?
you hear me, Raleigh's?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear it. Okay.
But then you can hear me?
All right, Raleigh's, you can jump in with Raleigh's reports. We're gonna start it
All right.
early in the show this time.
All right, sounds good. What's going on, everybody? It's been a while. It's Raleigh's Reports here, and June is definitely packed to capacity with amazing events happening in the city. So, of course, like she mentioned, happy Juneteenth to each and every one of you. We are celebrating freedom. So the first event that started June 17th is on every Monday, brought to you by Soca Fit. She started her Soca dance classes, which is a 4-week session. And that is going on at 6009 86th Street from June 17th to July 8th. Now, most of the class is pretty much sold out, but there are times that you guys can drop in. So when you get a chance, when she posts it, make sure you guys check it out. That is the Soca dance class happening every Monday from June 17th to July 8th, and that's brought to you by Soca Fit. Also, too, June 21st is the Tell This World of Science for National Indigenous People Day. And of course, our hosts right here, Nigel and Nilo, will be there hosting that beautiful special event. And that's put on by the Standing Bear community. And there'll be drumming, teachings and much, much more. So make sure you guys come out. And also the main thing also too, how to make a teepee. I thought that is such a fabulous idea because I drive by a lot of those on the way to River Cree, and it's just so beautifully done. So you're able to see the teachings and the art behind that culture. So make sure you guys check it out. That's June 21st at the Telus World of Science, encouraging everybody to come out for National Indigenous People Day. We also have on June 22nd. June 22nd, you guys, it's packed with so much events. So here is the first one. We are starting off with the World Lock Festival, a new festival of its kind in the city. Definitely not going to be the last. Make sure you guys come out to the World Lock Festival happening at noon to 7 p.m. It's a family event, and that goes down at the beautiful indoor-outdoor venue, Northeast River Valley Event Center, and it's family friendly, like you mentioned. That's 903 153rd Avenue, and the cost for that is free 99. So make sure you guys come out to that. And of course, that's brought to you by Aphrodisiac Natural Shop. And for more information, please follow the World Lock Festival on IG as well as Aphrodisiac Natural Shop for all your information. Also, June 2nd at the night, we are celebrating the blue and white. That's brought to you by Sean Flavor, and that's celebrating his birthday at the Radisson Hotel. Tickets are available on Eventbrite as well, and that is $30, or you can message me. I will have tickets as well. June 22nd, La Chanel is back again with the Sunset Grooves, and that's going on at the Backyard, and that's from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. 1004 103A Avenue. There's lots going on there. Sherelle, DJ Jury will be playing there as well. They have saxophone performance by Jeff Hendricks. I know you guys haven't seen him for a while, but he'll be performing there as well, and much, much more. So make sure you guys check that out. 5 to 1 a.m. Again, that's La Cadachanel Sunset Grooves at the Backyard. We also got some other cool events coming up on the Sunday. That is Culturama. So this group, this 7-day Adventist group, definitely needs your support. It's the first of its kind. Definitely want to see how this goes to make it annual. That is Culturama, brought to you by the Caribbean Association of Adventists in Alberta. And I believe that, Nigel, you are involved with that as well. I think you're hosting that, and that goes down at 7 p.m. at Christ the Way SDA Church, and tickets available on Eventbrite. There'll be dance, there'll be music, a taste of all the islands going on there. So make sure you guys come out to support the young people. They have a whole variety of stuff going on for this event. So make sure you guys check it out. The mission is $20 in advance, 30 for VIP and 25 at the gates. And any kids from 6 to 12, that is $5, and anybody from 5 and under is free. So make sure you guys come and check that out. As we approach carnival season, festival season, Kara West is on the road to the 40th anniversary, and there's a lot of events happening right now. There are some events that have their advance tickets, and the first one going on, brought to you by ETR Events, that's Evan Rutherford and YEG Training Feathers. That is the official Kara West YEG FET, that's the Island Raves. Tickets are on sale now as we speak on Eventbrite. That goes down on August 10th, and with the fees included, that is $33.27. So make sure you guys get your tickets right away. And also, what is going on sale on Monday, brought to you by G Training Feathers, is Splash. That is the foam FET / Juve paint, powder, water, everything going on, and that's going on at the Jana out on 127th there. So tickets are $35 with the fees, of course, on Eventbrite. And all bands, this is just a new feature. All the bands that participate in Career West, you guys get $10 off, so $25 exclusively for all the bands. There will be a code, but of course, I won't put it out there before. Or message me if you are a band. You can sign up and register your whole band with me, and I'll make sure you guys get that exclusive offer brought to you guys only. So keep it locked here. Many things going on in June. I apologize if I miss anything, but if you guys have anything, feel free to shout out to me on my socials at Raleigh's Reports. So on behalf of the Black Multiverse, I am Raleigh's Reports, and that's what's up.
Look at this. We are figuring it out. We've got Raleigh's there on the big screen. She's there with her beautiful afro and her glasses. A lot of people don't know that she has reading glasses that make her beautiful.
Those
fantastic.
glasses are cute. I
They're
like
very
them.
cute.
Hey, there we go.
Thank
Now we
you.
got Raleigh's. There
Oh,
we
now y'all can hear me?
go. Girl, it's just like the
I
news.
hope that you guys heard everything I said.
Oh, we did
Yeah,
actually.
you
I
like that?
figured
You
out
see
how
how
to
it looks bare here?
actually.
But
You look
yeah,
like
see,
the
it look
news.
bare here. I have no teleprompter because there's plants here. That's my teleprompter. But yeah, it was just all the free flow.
If you move your camera just a little bit so it angles up a little bit to your face, then we won't cut off half your head. If you
Other
just
way.
tilt your camera up a little.
Other way.
Mm,
Up. Up. Other way.
that's down.
Up more?
We got a show.
Other way.
Oh, yeah.
Down.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Nice work. And we're back.
Let me go to
Okay,
show. The
so
S is still there.
At least I know how to do this now.
I wish I could see you guys. I wish I could
Oh,
see
you
y'all.
can't?
you can't see us?
No,
Is that what she's seeing? What do you see?
no.
Yourself?
Is there some? I see myself. I don't know if there's more what I have to do.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
I think that you guys are
Interesting.
probably supposed to be up top here, but that's okay.
Oh, well, I guess you can watch it back and see. We'll figure that out. We'll do this offline and we'll figure
I can
this
I can
out.
hear you guys.
Figure it
The
out.
most important thing is I can hear you, so that's all good. Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
good.
we can hear you now, which is good as
Yeah,
well.
All right,
perfect.
Raleigh's. Thank you. We'll polish it up as we keep going.
No problem. Everybody on locked in. Have yourself a great night. It's nice to be back with the That's What's
Yes,
Up.
it's nice to have you back with That's What's Up. I'm excited.
This looks nice. I
And I
like it.
feel like I need to
Let's
have
do
a song to sign off for. It's like, it's like tidin, 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 tidin.
it. Yeah, we can have that
We're
added
going
to
to
the.
work on it. We're
We'll
going to
work
work
on
on it.
that.
All right,
Sounds
girls.
good.
See you
Don't worry, me
later.
and Nigel, we got jingles coming up. Peace out.
Facts.
Peace out. And paused. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we can do that next time now that I figured out how to put her there in the middle.
I did a lot of that with Neville that one time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we are on to the part of the show that we call
The scroll. Oh. It's so funny. The scroll.
Scroll. All right, fantastic. So we're in the part of the scroll, and as we started out talking about the oil losers being the oil winners.
The oil winners, but still opportunity to choke. Is it 2 games left?
There is yep. So it's
Next
now
game's at
it's now
Edmonton.
3-2 in the series.
Okay, so next game in Edmonton.
Next game in Edmonton to tie up the series and then battle it all out.
But if Florida wins at any point now, Florida wins.
Florida wins. So we got to do is we got to win here and then win the next one.
Okay, where is the location of the next one?
So the next one is Edmonton.
Also, next 2 games in Edmonton.
I think it's Edmonton for the next.
Okay.
One. But
well, you guys, I thought the Panthers were trying to spank up the Oilers in Florida. However, they were not able to do it. McDavid proved to everyone why his name is McDavid and why.
Is there something about the name McDavid that makes you great or something?
I don't know. People have been loving on this boy for a good 10 years now. How long has he been on that hockey
thing about
team?
McDavid is we're comparing him to Ryan Smith
and Gretzky.
No, and Taylor Hall, which everybody
I
seems
remember
to
Taylor
forget.
Hall.
We had like billboards with the kid all over.
Yeah, we love a young kid in the
Yeah,
Oilers
and he
organization.
did not do it for the Oilers. He did it for other teams, just not the Oilers.
Taylor Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
remember that.
went and got a Stanley Cup somewhere else.
I do remember that. Yep.
Took them all the way somewhere else, and people were like, "Well, he wasn't a born leader," but McDavid is actually leading the team, and he is fast. When you see him on
He's
ice,
super fast.
so fast.
He's leading the team, but I think he's matured to the position. He's been playing for a little while. It's not been a couple of years.
Yeah, because he literally has been the longest running captain in Oiler history.
There we go. So finally he's getting to it, McDavid. Thank you.
David, you know what you got to do.
Now we know why they pay you the big bucks.
The big butt.
All right. Moving along.
Moving it along.
Actually, I have to say that shout out to Sierra and Savannah who called me, and I don't really watch hockey. Like, obviously, I'm in Edmonton, so it's going to be presented to me whether I want it or not.
Right.
But Sierra and Savannah called me, and they were like, "It's the second period. It's 9 minutes in, and the Oilers are up." They were dictating the whole game to me, and I was like, "Oh, it sounds like the Oilers' shooting percentage is high." They said, "What's percentage?" I said, "How did you know what's period? Like, what's the rest? Where do you draw the line, child, in terms of what you know and what
They
you don't
said
know?"
third period.
Second period.
Second period. You said percentage. I was wondering why they did. Where do I draw the line?
Where
with
do you
these
draw the line?
children?
So they're like, "What's percentage?" I'm like, "Percentage is like out of 100," and then I'm there on the phone explaining percentage. All to right now, I haven't talked to Cheryl about what I wanted to talk to her about. As we talk, even just now as she hung up, I still didn't get to talk to her. I got off the phone. I think I was on the phone with the twins for a good 30, 45 minutes.
That's hilarious.
Because they'll keep you talking.
Yeah.
So I'm talking, obviously, they're also parents. So Cheryl's like, "Do you know why we call you a parrot?" And I think it was Sierra. I'm not sure because I couldn't see them. She's like, "Yeah, because I copy you." She's like, "So you know." Anyway, so shout out to those girls. I will win. I will watch. I will listen to Hockey Breakdown all day long if it's delivered by those two. It's good stuff.
They are amazing.
Yeah. They have all kinds of. They were telling me about how many shots each team took. So me figuring that they might know shot percentage, I don't feel like it was that far.
Yeah.
They're telling me how many they took and how many they made and how many they missed.
Well, you know what? They might be Oilers enthusiasts later.
And I have to say about big shout out to their father, Sterling Scott, who will be keynote, I think, at the Africa Gala.
Yep.
The gala.
Yep, the gala. The gala.
Africa Center.
Yes,
gala.
yes. Yes. So
anyway, he'll
shout
be
out
over
to
there.
him.
And shout out to their mother and their other mother, their mother and their auntie.
Mom and my mom.
Miss Shayla and Cheryl. I had to tell them that at the Aphrodisiac World Lock Festival, actually, there's a huge how do you call that, projector screen, and their favorite illustrator, Kyle Smith, will be illustrating broadcasted on the projector, essentially.
That'll be cool.
They were like, Kyle Smith is gonna be there. They call him by his whole name. They're gonna be so excited when they meet him. I can't wait.
I can't wait as well. I just realized that there's a thing there.
There's a
but
what?
We'll figure it out.
There's a what there?
It's just where the projector's positioned and where Kyle will be positioned.
He'll just be in front of it.
That's the problem.
Why?
So we'll talk about it. Because the thing is over here and the projector's over there. So it's going to be...
what's over here?
The plug-in for the projector to his computer or his tablet. But
I thought it's up in the projector. That's what I was asking. So just put him under the projector. He'll be projecting behind.
I don't know if it's Bluetooth or if it's through the wall.
It's cable. So HDMI will have to run down like that. That's what she said. I asked if it was Bluetooth, and she said, I don't think she knows, to be honest with you.
No.
Anyway, you guys.
Yeah, not now. But
we'll
later.
have an HDMI available. Yeah, we're not going to talk about Justin Timberlake just yet because, strangely enough, you guys really love that guy. It is bizarre to me. But let's talk about how they're talking about Edmonton is the most affordable city to live in Canada.
That is the new poll that has just been released recently has stated that Edmonton has been voted the most affordable city in Canada. So beating out Toronto, Vancouver, and all the smaller cities that everybody doesn't talk about.
It makes me want to knuckle up somebody's forehead because,
well,
number one, the more remote cities always are less affordable, especially because of food. Yes. Number two, Edmonton is made less affordable because of people coming here from other affordable places. Number three, we're comparing Canada to Canada. So a lot of the things that we feel make Edmonton unaffordable are things that make other places unaffordable too, i.e. Loblaws, because Loblaws is a whole, and Bell and TELUS. Those are like whole national problems. So yeah, people are always like, I think I said this on the show to the before too. People are always like, it's not as expensive in Alberta as it is in Ontario. And I'm like, I don't live in Ontario. I didn't choose to live there.
Yeah. Edmonton has always been fairly inexpensive in comparison to the other provinces. At first, it was because of PST, because we never prescribed to PST. Mm-hmm. Whereas the other provinces did, and we were like, nah, we're not paying that. So we didn't. We have never paid it. We don't pay
oil,
GST.
I think.
Then our GST is at 5%. It went from 7% down to 5%. Mm-hmm. And so when you think about it, that's where we have a difference. Now, you also have to take into consideration where food is coming from and how it's transported into Edmonton, and then what we're paying as far as that. So we don't have 20,000 million chickens all over. We have to bring some stuff over. We don't have any mango trees here, so we got to bring mangoes over. And so now that cost comes over. So I understand why they say that it's voted the most affordable. Plus, the UCP put out a huge amount of advertisements in Vancouver.
Telling people to come over here.
Telling people, and there are so many people from other provinces and other countries. There's a
literal housing crisis now.
They've come over, and some of them couldn't get any jobs or whatever, and they are living on the street. They are breaking in to cars. They're doing a bunch of stuff. So we have to deal with crime, and by saying that we have to deal with crime, that leads us to the crime portion of our thing over there.
Yeah. We should have a song for the crime portion. The crime portion.
The crime portion.
This is where we report on the strange numbers of the drug busts of the Edmonton Police Service and sometimes also the RCMP. So the Edmonton Police Service found some drugs this weekend.
They did.
They sure did. I've noticed that people rarely find guns as much as there's a gun problem. We're not recovering any guns whatsoever. But
that's not true. We found one gun last week.
We did.
One pistola.
Not a pistola of all things. A pistola makes me feel like it's long on the end. You know?
And it's silver with a white handle.
Literally. Ivory, by the way, is the word you're looking for.
Yes, definitely.
And when you take it out, it goes, boo-boo-boo. You're like, where's this coming from?
That's basically what we have in Edmonton. We have 9.723 grams of drugs and one pistola every single time. So let me tell you what the police seized. And you think that number was weird when I said?
I'm trying to figure out. Listen, who's packing up these drugs? Go ahead.
Police seized 9.6 kilograms.
9.6
kilograms of methamphetamines. Where did the other 4% go? 0.4. Anybody know who popped that one?
Listen, I'm going to be a West Indian father. Ask where the other 4% is.
5.58 kilograms of fentanyl.
Okay.
7.13 kilograms of cocaine.
who's bagging it up is my question.
Everybody took
Did they think they had 7?
everybody took a scoop before they packed it into the truck.
I was just wondering if they thought they like. What did you think you had when you packed?
1.3 kilograms of cannabis, not 2.
Not even 1.5.
Not even 1.5. 1.3 kilograms of cannabis.
Well, we're talking about kilograms though. So that's 2.2 pounds.
576 capsules of nabalone. So there are 24 capsules in the wind. Let me just let you know this. If you didn't know this.
Maybe not in the wind. Maybe they only packed 23.
There are 24 capsules in the wind.
Maybe they only packed 572.
32 capsules of methylphenidate.
Okay.
Right? 64.16 grams of methcathinone. And 410.44 grams of MDMA. And 2,002 grams of a buffering agent.
All the buffering agent is there, I guarantee you that.
There's a drug paraphernalia and a variety of weapons, including, hearing me out, batons, taser stun guns, pepper spray, one pistola, una pistola, a knife, and 140 rounds of ammunition for one pistola. Okay, let me just put that out there. Somebody had 140 grams. He's like, pow, 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 pow.
Oh,
and then he has another 130 grams. There you go. And
well, congratulations to the Edmonton Police Service for yet another unrounded bus.
Wait. They
did really good that
I'm
one
so
week.
sorry. There's still 179 cartons of tobacco that they found. Tobacco cigarettes. And $116,130 in cash. Where is the rest of the money?
Who packed it up?
Where is the rest of the money?
Oh my gosh.
Why is your child's
I'm going to tell you right
tuition miracle paid?
That buffering agent was supposed to be 2,000. It's grams, right?
2,002 grams of buffering agent.
Okay, so that's 2 kilograms. So it's supposed to be 2,000 grams, but those extra 2 grams, it's just mismeasuring. You know what I mean? It's just the extra 2 grams. It's a little mismeasuring. So the buffering agent is all there. I guarantee you that. All right, let's move it along.
Okay, there you have it. And one pistola, okay?
Una pistola.
Una pistola. 140 bullets.
138 bullets. So listen, this year, if you ever wanted to protest the G7 summit, this year might just be your year.
It might be, because this year, all of our leaders that are in the G7 summit will be in Kananaskis, Alberta.
Correctamundo.
The last time they were in the mountainous area of our country.
It was when Reagan was president.
It was close, but it was when George W. Bush Jr. was in there.
Okay, that's much more recent. Sorry, you guys, off by a decade or so.
A whole decade.
A solid decade.
And if you look at the picture that they posted, shout outs to YG Wave for posting the picture as well. You'll see that Putin is still there. He's been there the whole time.
Who I affectionately call Poutine.
He was there. And I saw the other day, my man Justin Trudeau was talking to Putin, and they were having a conversation. He got kind of close, and
all up in his face.
No, not up. They were just talking privately, zubba, talking, and he put his hand on his chest like this, and he was like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying," and how we Canadians, we kind of touch each other sometimes when we're talking. Well, security came from nowhere on Justin Trudeau, our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, and
Justin Trudeau.
I came up on him, and Putin did this. He goes, like, you couldn't even barely see it, but they caught it on camera. He's like, no, no, yeah, he's waved off to security. So security stopped.
They said, "Oh,"
before they hemmed up the. Yeah, everybody was like, he's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're just having a conversation. Chill. Yeah, Justin nearly got body slammed to the ground. Well,
speaking of Justin's,
oh yeah.
did we say Happy Juneteenth, everybody?
Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
So there's this guy. His name is Justin Timberlake. His middle name is Marsha Ambrosia, saying it better. So Justin Marsha Ambrosia, saying it better, Timberlake, found himself out in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
So he's out there in the Hamptons and he's drinking. He was drinking.
To be clear.
He was drinking at.
To be clear, we are not talking the Hamptons in Western Edmonton, Alberta.
No, the real Hamptons.
We're talking about the Hamptons in actual LA.
Yeah. Sorry, the Hamptons is in New York.
That Hamptons is in New York?
Yeah.
Oh, they have one there too.
Oh, LA has a Hamptons?
Yeah.
The Star
So New York.
Hamptons is New York. So he's out there in New York, right? He's at this hotel. He's drinking. He's drinking so much that people are going to the bathroom, or at least one person went to the bathroom. And he's drinking the people's drink as they're in the bathroom. The people are like, Justin, that's my drink, right? So he gets out. Justin grabs his keys, jumps in his car,
gone,
and speeds down the road. He rolls ever so gently through a stop sign, which, if you understand Suffolk County and the Hamptons, which the Hamptons are a group of towns.
Okay.
The Hamptons are not one town. So it's Bridgehampton, Southampton, East Hampton. It's all these different Hamptons.
All sundown towns.
Every single one of them. I've been pulled over in the Hamptons, and I promise you the police warned me for my life.
What are you doing here?
He's like, you should make sure you go immediately. Anyway, so Justin gets in his car, rolls ever so slightly through a stop sign, swerves into the opposite side of the road a few times. He's then pulled over. This is all alleged, by the way. It's just stories we tell on the internet. Then he gets pulled over by a police officer. The police officer happens to be 22 years old. Okay?
Wow.
So he gets pulled over by the police officer, and he says to the police officer, "Damn, I'm on tour. This is gonna hurt the world tour." And the police officer is like, "What?" And Justin's like, "I'm on world tour right now." And the police officer's like, "Yeah, right. Sure, buddy. Get in the car."
So he doesn't know who this guy is, obviously.
No clue who this man is.
He's like, "Do you know little Uzi?"
Takes the man to the prison, to the jail. Oh, I'm sorry. Reverse. Justin Timberlake, when he gets pulled over, refuses a breathalyzer. And decides, no, I will just engage in the field sobriety test, which, if you guys are like into gossip mags or anything, you might understand that what that means is that once the bidding has evened out, are going to have a wonderful body cam footage of Justin Marsha Ambrosia, saying it better, Timberlake, doing a field sobriety test. So the cop says he does very poorly on the field sobriety test.
Which he doesn't win.
He loses
the dance off with the cop. Which he thought that was the field sobriety test, by the way.
So he gets taken to the drunk tank for the night. They do a blood test on him to figure out what's going on with this man. They charge him with driving under the influence. They leave him in there all night for him to sort himself out. He comes out today, and now in a couple days he has a concert. So he's gonna go ahead and absolutely be on the thing with the concert, and he's launched this cleanup campaign for his image. because everybody's like, oh, Justin, he was doing so well. He's just not a reckless guy. Because the crazy thing is, like, why are you driving under the influence anyway? Like, call an Uber. Like, don't be ridiculous.
Ubered up, bud.
Drinking, driving, we did that in the 90s. I remember the campaigns, right? It's over now. So we don't even talk about it. It's over now. We don't even talk about it anymore. So it turns out that Mr. Timberlake, oh, I have to tell you the kicker here. Anyway, Mr. Timberlake has in his system a cocaína, okay, Coca-Cola. He has a cannabis.
Okay.
He also has liquor, obviously. He has a thing called poppers. And if you're in the LGBTQ community, then you might know a thing called poppers. And it's like kind of a drug, gas station drug, kind of like Spanish fly or whatever. And it helps to like loosen up the bits, right? The behind bits. And then also in there was an HIV medicine that apparently they're using also as a party drug, which is fantastic.
Wow.
Anyway, with all of this said, Justin Timberlake doesn't say, sorry, everybody, I messed up. He doesn't say, hey, which he does a little bit. I've been struggling with alcoholism or whatever. He says that this book that Britney Spears wrote pushed him over the edge and made him fall back into alcoholism. He really actually had the nerve to
blame Britney.
Britney Spears of all people.
Wow.
Who's over there dealing with her own stuff.
Her life is doing what she's doing.
Her own freedoms. Anyway, so
cry me.
That's all today. Cry me. How's it go?
I was doing my own rendition of it, but thank you for joining. Appreciate it. So
anyway,
the funny thing about this whole scenario with Justin Timberlake for me is he had all of the drugs from our last drug bust that just it is they pretty much found all of the drugs that we Edmonton just did a drug bust
in his system. Yeah, every single one.
Even the pistola was probably in his system.
Likely. The thing about the really funny thing about this is that the news bits and whoever's working, his team is out there working. But the thing about his team being out there working, bro, is that everybody is talking about this like this man is 20 years old. Like this is a 50-year-old person.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Like to be at 50 years old getting into your vehicle and driving under the influence is really something else. But in any case, that's the story of Justin Marsha Ambrosia sang it better, Timberlake.
Wow.
The byline of that movie is what goes around comes around.
What goes around comes back around.
All right, let's move it along. Black August.
Black August. Well, we are celebrating this year as a group and as a body. We celebrate August as a Black Emancipation Month, basically. Starting with August 1st. But I have decided I'm celebrating August 5th, which I am affectionately calling #Emancipate These Hands Day, which is celebrating the Montgomery River Brawl, which a man was assaulted and beaten, and a bunch of Black people led by the ancestors came and fixed and tuned up everybody's business who was in that brawl. It was like immediate, this is what we doing right now. And we came together as a body and as a community, and I loved it.
We're going to be celebrating folding chairs also that day. Folding Chair Appreciation Day is also the same day, August 5th.
Yes.
All
August 5th.
right. All right, we're just gonna Sherelle did talk about it, but we do have National Indigenous Heritage Month.
We do.
And which is what we're in now, and National Indigenous Heritage Day celebration tomorrow that will be at the Edmonton Space Science Center, aka TELUS World of Science. We'll be out there from 8 o'clock in the morning putting up teepees. So if you want to learn how to put up a teepee, definitely come through. We actually will start Thursday evening with the teepee lifting at 6 p.m. So feel free to come and help if that is a skill that you feel like you want in your life, which you should have. We are going to be hosting that all day. There's a free barbecue. There's large drums, so you'll get the chance to drum on the drums together.
Yes.
There will be drumming, there will be dancing, there will be throat singing, and lots of other things, including vendors.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things. And I think that we both are very appreciative to Bill and the Standing Bear community.
Absolutely. I definitely put out a huge heartfelt thank you earlier today, but I am honored to be in this position to be able to master of ceremonies the day and also welcome other communities together to be able to celebrate these folks over here.
These people.
Yesterday, the lady was like, "Oh, it's good to see the people and their connection to the land. You know, they're so connected to the land." I said, "Well, it's their stuff."
It's their stuff.
And she's like, "Yeah, I guess it is their land." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd be connected to my stuff too. Like, I'm pretty connected to my things."
Yeah, I am very, very, very happy to be in a situation now where I'm able to see the extent and to share that culture with them. And as they share the culture with me, I am humbled to be there also emceeing with Nilo. We're gonna have an awesome time. We're gonna dot our I's and cross our T's, and we're gonna have everything set up. It's gonna be fun. Free food out there. There's gonna be drinks. They're gonna be selling snacks as well. So there's gonna be quite a bit of stuff happening.
Okay, and also the day after that, while you're out there all day and you're hot and you're sweaty, you're gonna wake up the very next day and you're gonna come out to the World Lock Festival. So Aphrodisiac World Lock Fest is going on Saturday the 22nd. You can't really pick an empty day because there'll be 4,600 million things happening that day. So there are other events, lots of galas and brunches going on at the same day. Shout out to When African Women Talk. They have a brunch the same day, and Africa Center has a brunch the same day as well. But it's 25 degrees, and I prefer to be outside if I'm honest with you. So we will be out there. We have Joyful Noise, curated by Bert Richards, who'll be out there doing children's stories and also children's games.
Nice.
We also have Paperclip Party Creations or Christine Garcia, who will be there doing face painting.
Yes.
We have a number of different vendors. We have Reshique. So if you are all about recycling your Reshique is all about recycling your synthetic hair. So if you have synthetic hair that you've taken out of your hair that you've already worn, you can bring it into them and recycle. There's a number of different tables. We have finally secured food. We have food. And it's going to be a great day. There's grounding and other activities, adorning your locks, how to do lock wrap tutorials. All of those things will be there. So we have a ton of events and just different things for you to do in the process of the day. And I think it'll be a good time.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned this already, but DJ Page, DJ Jerry,
yes,
DJ
Koo,
Mr. Koo is gonna be out there. Plus, Uzi La is gonna be out there. Gonna be
Wacko Dreamer.
Wacko Dreamer is gonna be out there too, which is gonna be fantastic. To have all these artists out there doing their thing, having a good time. So I'm excited. Also, shout out to Londonderry Mall for being one of our sponsors, which is really cool.
Yes, I also have to take this moment also to give a big shout out to Black Business Edmonton,
Yeah.
who also came, decided that they wanted to sponsor the event as well. So a big, big thank you to them for helping to sponsor the children's area.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And to all our silent partners and sponsors that have been there to keep us going. We have a lot of people that push us, that love us, that do the things for us. So shout out to them. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are.
Yeah, and that includes the entire team as well.
Yeah.
And volunteers and everybody.
Volunteers,
We'll give a
man.
proper thank you next week.
I heard the MC is fire.
He's all right. All right, yeah, we have the best MC in the city. Of course we do.
We're going to do it.
All right, so that is it for that portion of the show. Let's move it quite along on to
The screen.
Did that sound like piano to you?
No, sounded very much like a stringed
glockenspiel?
instrument.
Yeah, right? This is what I did.
No, it's glockenspiel.
Oh, I thought it was like Brini. Anyhow, what have you been watching?
Man, oh man, oh man. I've been watching a couple things. First of all, if you haven't been watching The Acolyte with Star Wars, you're not really missing much. The funny thing about Star Wars is this. Star Wars has turned to longevity. So a lot of people do not like it because Star Wars has always been cut and dry for a lot of people. If you've got a green or blue lightsaber, you're a good guy. If you got a red lightsaber, you're a bad guy. That's all we want to know, bud. We want to kill all the bad guys. We're
and the
shooting
Star Wars
them.
do not like complicated characters.
We're there, like they don't want it, right?
Yeah.
But when you come down to the nitty gritty of it, Luke Skywalker was the worst type of Jedi because he goes against a lot of what Jedis are about, and that's controlling your emotions, because there is no good, there is no bad, there is only the Force. So you need to be able to be in the Force and on the Force.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get to the Acolyte now, the Acolyte starts showing the Force kind of stuff from a different perspective. And you're cheering for a person and you're not sure if you're cheering for the good guy yet. And the people, the good guy is supposed to be the Jedi. But as you keep watching Acolyte, is it the Jedi?
Mm-hmm.
So it is good in that sense. For those of you, us, who are Star Trek fans, we're sitting here with bated breath to find out what happens next. And each episode, you have people to critique, you know, what it's going to happen. So I'm watching The Acolyte is basically what I'm saying. I'm also watching Doctor Who with our first doctor who is openly in the LGBTQ community, and our first Black doctor as well as being openly in the LGBTQ community.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an amazing character as the doctor. He's out there. He's out there. He's what I would expect a Time Lord to be, just wild and extravagant. He's the only one of his kind, and he's not a normal person. He doesn't have to calm his emotions. He's the opposite of a Jedi. But he is talented and smart. The only problem I have is this particular doctor is afraid of more things than any other doctor before. Every other doctor is like, I'm not afraid. I'm going to find out what makes this thing tick, which caused us as the viewers to look at reality similar. If you watch Doctor Who, you're not really looking at a thing where you're like, yo, this is clearly a he in it. You're going to question what this person identifies as, or you're going to question what this monster really is. Is it even a monster? And so that's what we're finding out with this new doctor, is that he's scared first, and then he tries to figure out, oh, what's really going on.
Well, they say the opposite of fear is curiosity.
And that's the whole point of Doctor Who. He's normally just very curious. But he's scared most time, and then he'll go back and He'll fix it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
I've been watching on YouTube. I've been into some YouTube shows, but I've been watching specifically Tisa Tells. Tisa reads all of the um she reads all of the court documents, and when you see so and so sued so and so, she always has the documents and she kind of runs through it, and she has a really cute little way of going through the stuff. So check her out if you're into like the gossipy gossips. She's talking about all the people these days.
Nice.
Okay, so what are you listening to?
Well, before I get into that,
Oh, more.
congratulations to the Boston Celtics for pulling off another one.
Okay, congratulations to the Boston Celtics.
For those of you who are Boston Celtics fans,
I couldn't even tell you one person.
I
Who
couldn't
plays for
tell
that
you
team.
either. I haven't watched it in so long.
Mm-hmm.
I know the people that
They
I
be
don't
winning
like.
though as a franchise.
Huh?
They be winning.
They
as a
be
franchise.
winning.
Yeah,
be
they're
winning.
pretty over the year. They have years. They have a pretty consistent.
Yeah, these two guys came through and pulled it off.
Excellent.
They beat Lucas and Kawhi. No, not Kawhi. The other people.
Bro, I couldn't even tell you what team they're playing. If I'm honest with you.
What
What
are we listening to?
What you listening to?
In my ears is what you're asking. What's been
Mhm.
tweeting, twirling through their ears?
Mm-hmm.
Afrobeat gospel. I've been listening to a lot of Afrobeat gospel. It's good. I've been working at a house where that is a vibrant song choice. Is Afrobeat gospel, so it is good.
Love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. What have you been listening to?
I have been listening to more of the Thames album. I feel like wasn't fair last week when I was like, oh, it kind of fades into the background. I found myself humming a few songs. I was like, wait a minute, was that from the Thames album? But I put it on, and sure enough, yes, I have favorites on the album just like that. When I listened a little bit closer, I feel like there's moments where she's very much giving Sade. It's very sultry.
Okay.
Yeah, so absolutely Born in the Wilds. Absolutely recommend that Thames album. Definitely check it out, especially if you like Sade.
I like
Sade,
it.
I do.
I like it.
Okay, is it my word?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my word. There will always be a hater. That is my word. There will always be somebody there who doesn't like themselves enough that they have to reflect that on you and express it in a way where they're triggered by you. This happens, period, no matter. In fact, there's more unhealed people than there are healed people, really, right? That's what this whole journey is about, getting your stuff together, getting your ish together. So the truth of the matter is just as the same way as you will always be able to find a winner, a hater, you'll always be able to find someone who loves and supports you. And many times you will be able to find many haters, and you will also be able to find many people who love and support you. Many times we focus and we let insecurities come out of the people who are really messing with us. But if I'm really honest with you, what we really need to focus on is the people who are messing with us, and the people who are supporting us, and the people who do have our backs 100% of the time. Because the fact of the matter is that other stuff can never even touch you, especially if you have a really good group and team around you. So focus on the people who love you. Do what you do for those people. Be motivated by those people. I know it's a thing to be like motivated by your haters, but that's not a thing for everybody. So focus on the people who love you and want to see you succeed. And that's all I have.
That's fantastic. You know, you got to get a big set of sunglasses and just block out the haters.
Block him out.
All right. Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Black Multiverse Theory podcast. We have a lot of reasons to see you this weekend. We hope to see you out one or both of the events, and we will see you again next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Good night, everybody.